Do you want to jab like this? Well, you've come to the right place. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to throw the perfect jab. Now, first things first, relax. You need to be relaxed if you want to punch with the maximal speed and power that you can. And as you can see here, before I'm even throwing a punch, I'm loosening my arms, just getting myself nice and relaxed, because for me personally, I struggle with this the most. And for any of you guys who do also struggle with that, I recommend, obviously not in a natural fight because you will get sparked out, but when practicing on the bag or shadow boxing, I recommend that if you do struggle with keeping relaxed, just keep that in your mind and loosen up just before you throw any punches. Now, this is applicable to any punch, but it is most important for the jab, as that should be your main weapon. Another reason why you must be relaxed is so that you don't gas out as quickly, as if you're constantly tensing when punching, your stamina will just drain so quickly. So it is extremely important to be relaxed when punching. And actually, this leads to the last point I have, which is the most important point. So stay till the end, as this is also the hardest thing to master. Now, when throwing the jab, another important thing to remember is to keep your elbows tucked in. Not only does it mean you'll have more power and speed, but you'll also be less likely to telegraph your punches, as it's far easier for your opponent to read you if you're throwing with your elbows flared out. Now, one way to help you keep your elbows tucked in is to slowly throw the jab, with the primary objective of keeping your elbows tucked in. Now, as you get used to that, you can start to throw slightly faster and faster and faster until you're throwing your normal punches. Another way is also to film yourself when punching the bag. It is also a good way of teaching yourself to keep your elbows tucked in. Now, as you throw the jab, you need to rotate your fists fully. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, instead of having it like this, which most people do, I hope the camera can see that, what you should be doing is rotating it slightly more. You see where the front two knuckles are at an angle, as if you're digging into your opponent or the bag, like a corkscrew going all the way in. So you get that extra rotation when you throw, which gives you more power. As you can see on the back, there's actually a decent difference between throwing without rotating your fist all the way and, well, rotating it all the way. Now, the last thing I want to mention is to do with the first point I had, but it's a little bit more complicated. Now, the first point I had was about keeping relaxed when you throw. Now, this last point is a lot more difficult to master, and it took me ages to get good at. It's basically the idea of being relaxed. The only time you tense when you initially throw, but you're relaxed on the way, and just before you hit your target, you tense, right? So you're relaxed, throw, relax, tense, just as you hit your opponent. And that way you can get the maximal amount of damage, because firstly, being relaxed, as I said before, will increase your speed, and also you'll have more power, but you need to be tensed at the end. But not only that, it gets more complicated. After you've hit your opponent, as you come back, you need to relax again, like instantly. Now, this takes a long time to get used to, but you want to be able to do it. So you're relaxed the whole time, tense, relax the whole time, and that's extremely hard to do because obviously you have to time it right. Now, like I said, this is the hardest thing to manage, so I recommend you guys work on the first 4 things first, get good at that, and then you can work on this last thing, because this one is definitely the hardest one to do. But like I said earlier, it is probably the most important thing to get good at if you want to have a really fast and powerful punch. Anyway guys, I hope you did enjoy this. This is my first video on this channel, and I want to carry on with a lot of videos like this. The next one will probably be on the cross, and then I'll work from there. I'll teach you how to throw different punches, good techniques, common mistakes, how to improve footwork, how to improve recovery, stuff, everything like that. Everything to do with boxing, I'm going to be teaching you. Also, I want to do analysis on other boxers. I've always wanted to do that, and I think that'll be quite fun. Anyway, hope you guys did enjoy this, and I'll see you in the next one.